Greenville County, South Carolina. While investigating a homicide, police located a Jeep Renegade matching the description driving on S. Pleasantburg Drive. When officers moved in, the driver accelerated, crossed into oncoming lanes, ran stop signs and red lights, and endangered multiple vehicles.
Charlie 10-0, that's the way you're feel better, people. County to Charlie 34, Stanton Road, keep it engaged. He's already moving. That's going to be your contact suspect. Charlie 4, get stop the highway. Let them in to himself. Alright, I'm gonna need you to slow down. I can't understand you.
Police made several attempts to force the vehicle to stop, but the driver continued fleeing, repeatedly making U-turns to evade. The pursuit only ended when officers executed a forced stop, causing the Jeep to spin out and come to a halt. The suspect fled on foot but was quickly subdued and taken into custody. The vehicle was towed and the case was handed over to investigators. The suspect later pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter and was sentenced to 28 years in prison, with a projected release in 2045. West Memphis, Arkansas, March 8, 2024. State police, working with Drug Task Force Unit 2, pursued a dangerous federal suspect on I-40. During the chase, the vehicle driven by Oscar Block weaved through traffic, creating hazards for other motorists.
I'm behind the roll if I can get the sheriff's department out of my way. Westbound coming around the 270
The pursuit ended when officers executed a tactical vehicle stop, causing the car to spin out, slide into a ditch, and come to a halt. Block and passenger Patricia Morgan were both ejected from the vehicle but remained conscious. Morgan stated she had repeatedly begged Block to stop, but he refused.
We have ejection. I got the EMS for rescue en route.
Both were transported to Regional 1 Health in Memphis. Block now faces numerous charges, including fleeing with danger, reckless driving, speeding, failure to wear a seatbelt, no insurance, and driving with a suspended license. Little Rock, Arkansas, afternoon of February 22, 2025. Police observed a yellow Honda Accord on I-630, driven by Nakendra Gordon, with passenger Cameron Carson. Neither was wearing a seatbelt and the vehicle had no insurance. When ordered to stop, Gordon accelerated and fled, reaching speeds of 80 miles per hour. Officers executed a tactical stop, causing the vehicle to spin out and crash into a concrete barrier. Gordon was arrested at the scene, while Carson jumped out, discarding an AR-15 rifle and a backpack containing nearly 6 ounces of marijuana and illegal pills before fleeing on foot, but was quickly subdued. Both were transported to the Pulaski County Jail, facing multiple charges including fleeing, drug possession, violation of a protective order, and reckless driving. Little Rock, Arkansas, October 27, 2024. Little Rock police responded to a disruptive crowd at a gas station where multiple individuals had broken in and stolen items. During the response, a 2008 Acura RDX attempted to flee when officers signaled a stop. The vehicle sped onto I-440 West, reaching more than 85 miles per hour in a 65 zone. The driver ignored commands, weaved through lanes, and created a serious danger to other motorists. When the opportunity arose, officers closed in and executed a forced stop, causing the Acura to spin out, lose control, and come to a complete stop in lane 3.
going to be just a 400.
Stop right there! Stop right there! Stay! Get on the ground! Stay right there, don't move!
All 5 occupants were immediately subdued and arrested on scene. The case was handed over to the Little Rock Police Department for further investigation. Little Rock, Arkansas, September 17, 2023. The Little Rock Police Department requested assistance after spotting a stolen vehicle heading south on Stanton Road. Arkansas State Police quickly took over and pursued the car at high speed.
47 Little Rock. I'm trying to catch up to him. I'm right behind him.
We're still southbound on Stanton, about Regina Circle, 45 miles an hour. I think I'm gonna make it up here a little around. We're still southbound on Stanton, speed about 60 miles an hour. Be approaching baseline here shortly.
Little Rock, when you're around.
Near Baseline Road, troopers executed a vehicle stopping maneuver, forcing the car to halt in the middle of the street.
Second primary. That's down on baseline. Baseline is down.
The driver, later identified as Jabron Lewis, and a passenger fled on foot. Lewis was captured after a short chase while the passenger was subdued at the scene. Lewis now faces charges including vehicle theft, fleeing, and leaving the scene of an accident. The stolen car was recovered. Little Rock, Arkansas, April 8, 2023. While responding to a crash involving an intoxicated driver on I-530, Arkansas State Police noticed a 2005 red Dodge Ram stopped suspiciously at the scene. The driver, 66-year-old David R. Stanley, got out to look around, then suddenly returned to his truck and sped away.
I'm 1037, 530 north, coming up on the 3.
That's 1063 for Anna 41, 530 northbound for 30 definition. Shoot for Rock Road.
Traffic light speeds 87, unreadable license plate on a red pickup truck. He stopped out with our crash. He's related to the subject that's 1025. I believe he's also 1025.
Stanley accelerated to more than 85 miles per hour, weaving between vehicles and showing clear signs of intoxication. Troopers executed a vehicle stopping maneuver, spinning the pickup into the grass where it came to a stop in the tree line.
Successful pit in the tree line.
Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands!
They did it.
Stanley was subdued after resisting commands and speaking incoherently. He was transported to the Pulaski County Jail and charged with multiple offenses, including driving while intoxicated, fleeing, reckless driving, and obstructing law enforcement. North Little Rock, Arkansas, June 4, 2024. North Little Rock, police observed a black Toyota Camry driving recklessly on I-30 at speeds of more than 100 miles per hour. When the vehicle continued fleeing past mile marker 142, the department requested assistance from Arkansas State Police.
Circle in the parking lot.
Bagger 35. He's attempting to almost strike our units.
Bagger, there's 60 about hit, man.
Bagger 35, we're still in the parking lot.
Is he fleeing or doing donuts in the parking lot?
He's fleeing now. We're on camp.
Light traffic yielding. Speed 80. Coming up to 33rd. Traffic is yielding.
South camp, coming up to Pike, past 34, speed 50, traffic yielding.
Occupant in the vehicle, looks like a female. Charles 4, we only have about 3 of you in there.
Cannon 5 on the second.
35 and 3rd. 36 and 20 is Adam. Henry X-ray 32 young. They don't know what y'all get up here.
Cannon 5 on 3rd. State's getting up front.
Speed 88, state is number 1, light traffic.
Trooper Blaine Lucas joined the pursuit at mile marker 139. When traffic cleared, Lucas closed in and executed a vehicle stop tactic, causing the Camry to spin out and slam its rear end into the concrete median barrier before coming to a halt.
Adam 13 is 1037. GI to 138.
The driver was arrested on scene without further incident. The vehicle and case file were later turned over to the North Little Rock Police Department for handling. Little Rock, Arkansas, July 7th, 2023. While patrolling on Asher Avenue, police spotted a black Chevy Tahoe speeding. The driver, later identified as Marvin Jenkins, initially slowed but continued driving before accelerating on University Avenue to about 80 miles per hour.
Black Tahoe. Passed me at about 90. Still rolling towards University.
Yes, we're showing 252 at Little Rock, October 23.
the traffic light, Asher and University.
CFS received. CFS.
I'm in front of you, 18.
Simple. Looks like they might be pulling into the Circle K. Guess I'm 1037.
We're in the 10 11-3. We're coming out to the university. We're going to be going in south.
To end the danger, officers executed a precision intervention maneuver, causing the Tahoe to spin several times before its rear struck the curb, blowing out both back tires.
He's trying to drive out of it. His car's pretty disabled. Traffic light.
CFS comments added.
We're just short of 53rd southbound. He didn't have any tread left on his tires. There's no traffic on our side. Coming up to 53rd, across from the Exxon.
Jenkins tried to keep driving, but the SUV skidded on its rims, lost control across multiple lanes, and finally came to a stop near a fast food restaurant.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
I'm paralyzed, sir. I'm paralyzed.
Hey, back
They get to a car, Mom. I was trying to
That's nothing to do with me, sir. I'm gonna have an ambulance come.
Jenkins was handcuffed at the scene without further incident. Due to serious pre-existing health conditions, he was not booked into jail but released to his mother, while still facing charges of fleeing by vehicle, speeding, reckless driving, and unsafe lane change. Jackson County, Arkansas, night of October 31st, 2024. Officer Russell observed a red vehicle with Oklahoma plates traveling 95 miles per hour on Highway 67, where the posted speed limit is 75. When lights and sirens were activated, the driver initially slowed and signaled but then accelerated away.
I'll be about the 78 northbound, red Toyota passenger car. Stand by for 28. We just passed 81, speed 63. Be 10-4, be advised when we
for? We'll leave up the bottom first, not all the way, but still the chance to get one.
Near mile marker 81, Russell executed a pit maneuver, sending the vehicle into a roadside ditch. The driver, later identified as Jalen Marcus Britton, attempted to drive out of the ditch before finally coming to a stop. He was subdued and taken into custody at the scene.
TBI, they're off in the ditch. Show me your head! He's taking off again. He's driving down in the ditch. Stop!
CFS comments added.
Therefore, they say he's taking off again.
Stop!
Coming back northbound.
He's stuck in the ditch trying to get out, reversing and going forward. There. Right there. Over the hood. Bend over.
That kind of looks like they've got him pulled over here.
I'm gonna get it out. I need to. Well, I can make it home. I stay right here. I stay in
Back here.
I stay in Newport.
A search revealed Britton was driving on a suspended license and in possession of approximately 4 ounces of suspected marijuana. He now faces charges including fleeing, speeding, and multiple other violations. Little Rock, Arkansas, May 28, 2025. J. Frederick Braswell, a repeat offender, fled a traffic stop on I-430 in a black BMW. He drove at over 100 miles per hour through city streets, repeatedly slamming on the brakes to hinder the pursuit.
South on Pleasant Valley.
South on Pleasant Valley.
No traffic, speeds 80.
No traffic, speed 80.
Crossing under 430.
Crossing under 430.
Speed still 80, no traffic.
CFS comments added.
Passing Shenandoah Valley, speeds 85, no traffic. Coming for Ronnie Fair.
Coming up to Ronnie Fair, 85.
Clear. Continued straight through. What you're going to do is U-turn. We're going to be on Valley Club Drive. Speeds 40, light traffic.
Valley Club, 4100.
Heading south on Tinson.
When he reached Valley Club, officers executed multiple successive pit maneuvers, spinning the BMW out and bringing it to a stop.
One passenger on foot. Let me see your hands! Let me see your hands, motherfucker!
Braswell grabbed a backpack and ran on foot, jumping fences before forcing his way into a nearby home. The homeowner alerted police, who subdued Braswell in the hallway. Inside the backpack, officers discovered nearly 10 ounces of marijuana, Xanax pills, a digital scale, a Glock 10mm handgun with ammunition, and cash. Braswell was treated for minor injuries before being booked into the Pulaski County Jail. He now faces a long list of serious charges, including felony fleeing, aggravated robbery, criminal mischief, possession of controlled substances, and unlawful possession of a firearm. North Little Rock, Arkansas, morning of June 15, 2025. The Jacksonville Police Department pursued a vehicle on southbound I-57 before it diverted onto westbound I-40. Arkansas State Trooper Brandon Loy blocked the roadway at mile marker 153 and quickly took the lead position in the chase.
Out on 2030, 1037. TV on? Yep. Alright, it's attempting a TV on.
There you go. No break. Perfect.
TV out.
Perfect. About 3. Just get on the back side, right? You're cutting yourself off. There you go. Now we're going to get a lot of fire.
The pursuit ended when officers executed a tactical stop, forcing the vehicle to a halt. The suspect, identified as Liliana Zuniga Rocha, was handcuffed at the scene by Jacksonville PD. No injuries or damage occurred to ASP units. The suspect's vehicle was towed shortly afterward. Fayetteville, Arkansas, September 10th, 2024. Arkansas State Police attempted a traffic stop on a passenger car for a broken left tail light notch reflector on US 49. But the driver ignored signals and continued southbound even after the trooper activated lights and siren. Despite repeated commands and confirmation of police presence, the driver, Salima Akhtar, refused to pull over.
While I'm fixing the TVI.
Confirming you're about the TVI.
10-4, wait for a clear.
10-4, would you like to know?
Yeah, go ahead.
All units now 1063, girl 22.
When the disregard continued, the trooper executed a vehicle stopping maneuver, spinning the vehicle around and bringing it to a stop.
Successful TVI.
Get out of the car! Open your door. Get out. Get out. Put your car in park. Put the brake! Put your car in park! Get out. Get out.
The driver was taken into custody at the scene. She initially claimed she thought another official had told her not to stop, but later admitted she understood the proper procedure. The suspect was transported to the Washington County Detention Center and charged with fleeing by vehicle, careless driving, and defective taillight. Pine Bluff, Arkansas, January 24th, 2023. A gray 2012 Nissan Rogue was spotted fleeing at high speed on Highway 165 toward Dashcam County. The vehicle ignored commands to stop, exceeded 100 miles per hour, and continued toward Gould. The pursuit required coordination between multiple Arkansas County Sheriff's Office units and Arkansas State Police. The chase ended at the intersection with Ivy Road, where troopers executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the vehicle to lose control, slide into a flooded field, and sustain heavy front-end damage. The suspect then surrendered and was taken into custody at the scene, while the vehicle was towed away. Sherwood, Arkansas, October 2nd, 2024. The Sherwood Police Department pursued a vehicle on US 67 and requested assistance from Arkansas State Police. The driver, Derek Turner, drove recklessly and attempted to escape onto the service road. Trooper Van Schoik executed 2 vehicle-stopping maneuvers, with the second spinning the car out and bringing it to a halt.
Going southbound.
TBI, the 11.
ASP, hit him.
Hands out on the ground! On the ground, on your face! On your fucking face! I'm gonna tase you if you don't get on the ground now! On your face, now!
Turner was arrested at the scene and charged with driving while intoxicated, fleeing, careless driving, no insurance, and driving on a suspended license. Benton, Arkansas, early morning of January 26, 2023. Benton police pursued a blue Jeep Liberty suspected of involvement in multiple thefts. The vehicle sped over 100 miles per hour on I-30 before turning onto Alexander Road, repeatedly crossing into oncoming lanes and reaching more than 70 miles per hour in a residential area.
I'm from this area, I know it, so I'm going to hang back and wait. Once we get through this area, then we'll adjust it.
Alexander Road and Viney Ridge.
These tracks are rough.
55. No traffic on Alexander Road.
As the chase neared the intersection with Industrial Parkway, Officer Bird executed a precise pit maneuver, causing the Jeep to lose control. However, the driver attempted to plow through a fence into private property before becoming stuck in a field.
He's going to try to turn here, I think. They're not going to let it get into Amazon.
Show me your hands! 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 Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Now!
Both the driver and passenger quickly exited and were taken into custody. The driver was transported to the Saline County Jail, facing numerous serious charges, including felony fleeing, endangering the welfare of a minor, theft, criminal mischief, drug possession, and reckless driving. Benton, Arkansas, September 15th, 2024. Benton police attempted to stop a vehicle for running a red light. The driver, Xavier McDorman, ignored commands, at one point briefly stopping before speeding off again, leading officers on a dangerous pursuit. During the chase, McDorman repeatedly weaved through traffic, drove in the wrong lane, and exceeded speed limits.
We're at Jason Real Wholesale. We're stopped. 10-4, stop at Jason Real Wholesale. Driver! I'll take it off again. I'm gonna get out of the way. Coded. One I'm secondary. We're coming up on North Shore right now, speed 60. He's going wrong lane. Get over to the right lane now.
The pursuit ended when officers executed a pit maneuver, spinning the vehicle and forcing it to a stop. McDorman was immediately subdued and taken into custody. He now faces multiple charges, including felony fleeing, first-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, resisting arrest, traffic signal violations, and speeding.
Hands! Get on the ground! Get on the ground now! Drop to the ground! Here, on the ground, you're gonna get dog bit. On the ground, you're gonna get dog bit. On the ground! Get on the ground! Hey, on the ground now! Get on the ground! Watch him! Get on the ground, I'm gonna sit my dog. Get on the ground! Hey, do it right now. Stay pinned! Again.
Just put me in the ground! Get on the ground!
I'm gonna, hey, dog bite!
Get on the ground!
Get on the ground, you're gonna get dog bit!
Don't give a shit! Put me in cuffs!
Take him down.
I don't give a fuck! Get down! Put me down!
Watch out, let me put him up. But, bro, get your legs up, let's go. Whoever's car this is right here.
My car right here. All right, put his feet down. Turn him around. Okay. Stand up. You're getting in the car. Turn the AC on. Right here.
He got a wallet up. Hey, has he got a wallet on him?
Records show McDorman had previously been arrested in 2020 after a high-speed chase in Hot Springs, during which he dragged one officer and rammed another patrol car. He was sentenced at the time to 6 years of probation, fines, and court costs. Franklin County, Arkansas, August 10, 2023. Arkansas State Police pursued a Chrysler 200 involved in high-speed racing on I-40. The vehicle fled at more than 120 miles per hour, weaving through traffic and attempting to re-enter the interstate to escape.
Yeah, for victims back to Lincoln, Freeman, those are 5 feet valid, no endorsements, corrective lenses restrictions, light traffic, last going to be back in 2020 for fair to show me insurance, doesn't show me any numbers, he's 52. Careful.
Age 32, so yeah, near the interstate.
Midland 34. Negative on at this time. I've got one nearby though. Brandon 34. Okay.
I just got 2 racing. I won't be able to get them both.
10-4, I'm going to be unit into that way. Where you at? It's going eastbound. Yeah.
Oh, westbound. I got one running. Westbound 37. Westbound 37, I got one running. About 115, 120 now. It's gonna be on a silver, looks like a Chrysler. Tagged or fictitious, I believe. BGR 511, South Carolina.
10-4, bring your H32 speed and you can't go ahead.
Which direction is 206 headed?
Yeah, take the exit, sweet. Just took the 35.
Okay.
You took the 35?
After an initial failed intervention, troopers closed in again and carried out a second vehicle-stopping maneuver. The Chrysler lost control, spun out, and rolled onto its side into the tree line, coming to a complete stop with heavy damage.
Show a pit.
Okay, clear.
The driver, Daniel Robert O'Connor, sustained minor injuries and was found to be operating a stolen vehicle with multiple firearms inside, including one with its serial number removed. He now faces numerous charges, including fleeing causing injury, theft, and reckless driving. Little Rock, Arkansas, January 21, 2023. Arkansas State Police assisted the Hot Spring County Sheriff's Office in a pursuit of a black Audi A4 driving recklessly at more than 100 miles per hour on I-30, even after hitting spike strips and losing a tire.
about 60, going up to the 121. The only takedown there is 121 if you're done.
During the chase, the driver stuck both hands out of the window. Once on I-430, troopers executed a pit maneuver, but the Audi kept going.
Truck is 17, we're coming up on 430. We're coming up on 430. Keep about 100. Taking the 129. We're on 430. We're on 430 north. We're on 430 north. He's trying to hit 17.
Moments later, a second pit maneuver was carried out successfully, causing the car to lose control and stop on the roadside.
Come back out, 17, be careful. Hold the car. You better not move! Do not move! You shut your mouth! You shut up! You keep your hands right there!
The driver, Jordan Cotner, refused to exit, shouted that there was a bomb under his seat, and resisted violently. After several tense minutes, officers deployed a taser to subdue him and remove him from the vehicle. He was turned over to the Hot Spring County Sheriff's Office and now faces multiple charges for fleeing and resisting law enforcement. Little Rock, Arkansas, September 16th, 2025. Police spotted a sedan traveling at more than 100 miles per hour on I-430. When ordered to stop, the driver ignored the signal, ran multiple red lights, and nearly collided with oncoming traffic on Shackelford Road.
Very south on Shackelford, passing Cracker Barrel. I don't have a 28 right now. South. Now he's turning right here on Wisteria. Turn right on Giselle. day. We're in these neighborhoods. It's probably looking for a place to sail. Turn it back on yourself. He's trying to come out. Yeah, he's just doing circles right here.
The vehicle turned onto Stagecoach, then into a neighborhood on Avant-Garde, where the driver stopped and fled on foot.
If I can get a unit to come out here, cut him off. Hang on, he's stopping.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
The suspect ignored commands, kept his hands concealed while running, and was subdued only after officers deployed a taser.
Oh, there's a...
Unit status 1064 at 11:13 p.m.
Who is this back here? Miss
Special
Mom?
copy, Little Rock
Who's in that
Untouched.
car? Matt, you boys just for a little bit.
40 Little Rock on 1097.
A search revealed the suspect, identified as Nooner, was carrying narcotics, a digital scale, and a stolen Canic 9mm handgun. He now faces multiple charges, including fleeing, possession of narcotics with intent to distribute, possession of a stolen firearm, reckless driving, and driving with a suspended license. Columbia County, Arkansas, September 29, 2023. Police observed a vehicle speeding through the McNeel residential area at more than 90 miles per hour in a 30 zone. The car continued fleeing, weaving through multiple streets, ignoring stop signs, and repeatedly driving into oncoming lanes. During the chase, officers attempted several forced stops, but McLeod repeatedly broke free, continuing at more than 100 miles per hour toward Columbia 60. Eventually, the vehicle lost control on a curve, went into a ditch, and struck an embankment and a tree. McLeod fled on foot into the woods, violently resisted, but was ultimately handcuffed and subdued.
Wrecked out through 1016.
I don't know exactly where.
Please! Please! Please!
Go back window.
Please!
Search of the vehicle uncovered a syringe containing a dark liquid, which was sent for analysis. McLeod was taken for medical evaluation and then booked into the Columbia County Jail, facing multiple charges including fleeing, reckless driving, and resisting arrest.